What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another video on the channel. So EA have released another Flashback SBC. So we have Flashback David Luiz today. So I wasn't really sure if they were gonna release an SBC today. I got the notification on my phone. The EA tweeted this tweet out very weirdly. They didn't have it in the normal structure as SBC Flashback David Luiz now available to you guys. They tweeted it as something like, you need some pace from the Premier League or something like that. And how is anyone meant to know if they are releasing a new SBC or not from that tweet? Most people are going to ignore that. But anyway, I didn't know Flashback David Luiz is out. I go on Footbin and then I see that EA have released a SBC David Luiz card. So here I am making this video for you guys. So I was looking at this card. First of all, I'm hyped for it. The whole community was really looking forward to a Flashback David Luiz. Everyone kind of predicted it months ago, and the day that everyone was waiting for is finally here. We finally have a Flashback David Luiz. But then you go ahead and look at his requirements, and EA always manage. They always manage to mess it up, man. They bring out a SBC player everyone loves, you know, a really cool looking card. But then they make it too expensive, they mess up the stats, and they just mess up all the requirements for the SBCs really. Now, we look at the in-games and everything. Apparently, I just watched Nepenthes' video, and he was saying that the picture they tweeted on their Twitter was different to the in-game stats and the stats you are seeing on the screen right now. So the in-games, they're average. But when you look at the price of this card, now this card would fit perfectly into my team, guys. It would just be absolutely perfect. He'd get a link to Flashback Alves as well, and then in total I'd have 3 Flashback cards in my squad. I'd have Flashback Torres, Flashback Dani Alves, and Flashback David Luiz. But this card is so easily replaceable. Now if you look at why most people did Ibra, if you look at why I did Torres myself, is because these players, they are very difficult to replace, and if you are going to replace them, they're going to cost a lot more than what you are going to pay for the SBC card you're going to get. For example, there's very few players who are tall, who are strong, who have good pace, and are all-rounded cards and have good skill moves and good weak foot. Now, Ibra had pretty much all of that. Fernando Torres had poor skill moves, but that's not a huge problem. He's a goal scorer. I'm not going to be going around doing La Croquetas with him. I'm not going to be doing Berber spins with him. I don't really care for that. I just want someone to put the ball into the back of the net. Now, this David Luiz card, Van Dijk recently got an upgrade to an 88 rated card, which is about 290k, and it is tradable. Thiago Silva's 88 rated. You got a Marquinhos you can get. There's plenty of decent Brazilian centre-backs or Premier League centre-backs. There's a Davinson Sanchez UCL live item which could get upgrades as well. It looks like Spurs are going to go through to their next round. They beat Dortmund 3-0 in the first leg, so it's very likely that Spurs are going to go through. So that card will get another upgrade. I think it's already 87 rated, then it will go to 88 rated. So why would you do Flashback David Luiz? Why would anyone in their right mind do a Flashback David Luiz? I don't know. If you're a fan of Chelsea, if you're a fan of the Brazil national team, if you just like David Luiz as a player, that's the only reason I'd see you doing this SBC. But other than that, if this was a centre defensive mid David Luiz, I'd kind of be all for it, you know, everyone would be hyped. And 300k if it was 88 rated David Luiz as a DM, then I think some people would actually do this card. Some people are obviously going to do this card, but a DM David Luiz would be kind of sick. But this 88 rated David Luiz, if it was an 89 rated David Luiz, would I even do this card? I do not know. But you're going to get a 55k pack, you're going to get a 35k pack, and you are also going to get a 45k pack. So that is something to look at, but I just wouldn't do this SBC, guys, if I were you. They've just messed it up like they've done with most SBCs this year. The biggest meme I can think of was Footmasa Kanji, where he cost you like a ridiculous amount of coins for just a 80 pace centre back or whatever his stats was. I remember him having high pace or something. But anyway, enough of me complaining. Let's get into the actual free scores for those of you who want to do this card. So the first team is called Chelsea. Now for Chelsea, need at least one Chelsea player, at least an 84 overrated squad, and at least 80 chemistry. So let's get into the squad right now. So in goal we have Kasper Schmeichel. Now he's going to set you back 5k. Socrates is going to set you back 7k. Christensen is going to set you back 1.5k. Lucas Leiva is going for 1.4k. Kolarov is 1.6k, Jorginho is 9k, De Rossi is 1.9k, Mkhitaryan is 9.8k, Perisic is 25k, Kovacic is 3.9k, and lastly we have Mandzukic who's going for 7k. So that is the first squad done. As I said already, you're going to get a 35k pack for that one, and it's going to set you back quite a few coins, 73,100 coins. So that is the first squad done. Next up, we have Premier League. Now for Premier League, what you are going to need is at least 2 Premier League players, at least 1 Team of the Week player, at least an 84 overrated squad, and at least 80 chemistry. So this is the squad we put together. In goal we have Asenjo. Now Asenjo is going for 7.5k. Arias is going for 25k. He's the inform you're going to be using. Jimenez is going for 9.3k. Savic is going for 2k. Hradecki is going for 4.7k. Kaita is going for 1.8k. Gundogan is going for 9.8k. Javi Martinez is going for 6.3k. Morris is going for 16k. Lacazette is going for 7.4k. And lastly, we have Coman who's going for 2.2k. So that squad is going to set you back around 92k. For this one, you are going to get a 45k pack back. And lastly, we have Brazil. Now for Brazil, you need at least 2 Brazilian players, at least an 85 overrated squad, and at least 80 chemistry. And this is the squad we went ahead and put together. So this SBC is going to set you back 135k. So that's something to have in mind. In goal, we have Neto. Now Neto is going for 7.3k. Pepe Reina is going for 1k. Jimenez is going for 9.3k. Savic is going for 2k. Jordi Alba is going for 35,750 coins. Castillejo is going for 2k. Vidal is going for 15k. Carvalho is going for 6.1k. Coutinho is going for 48k. Benzema is going for 8.1k. And Gerard Moreno is going for 1.3k. So that is this SBC done. For this squad, you're going to get a 55k pack. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. Tell me if you guys are going to do this SBC. Me, myself, if it was cheaper, I would have done it. But it's just too expensive to justify doing this SBC. So I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.